G'day. I've spent some time going through the actual transcript of the Standing Committee on Legislation's hearing, the one that's behind the report, and there's something that everyone needs to know. A key ethical recommendation was made to that committee, one that would have protected ordinary people acting with compassion and common sense. The recommendation was simple, that anyone who uses a firearm in good faith, safely and responsibly to euthanize a suffering animal, whether after a road accident, stock truck rollover, or an injured horse or roo, should be protected from prosecution. It's not controversial. That's humane. That's what good people do, because it's the right thing. But the committee left that out of their final report. They included other evidence from the same session, but somehow that vital and compassionate recommendation just disappeared. And to make matters worse, the person who made that recommendation was misquoted and taken out of context in the final report. Their comments were reframed to sound like a statement about what calibers are appropriate for euthanizing livestock and the number of firearms people can or do need. When in reality, they were talking about the ethical responsibility to act humanely, not about calibers at all. It turned an ethical recommendation into a technical argument, which has completely changed its meaning. I'll be honest, even I read the report and felt frustrated with what I thought they had said. After reading the actual transcript, I can say I was wrong, and I'm disappointed that the committee's selective editing led me and others to that belief. It's disingenuous and it's deeply unethical, because this wasn't some political talking point. It was a critical recommendation supported by multiple witnesses to include a good faith clause in the Firearms Act. Similar protections already exist in Western Australia under the Volunteers Protection from Liability Act and the Civil Liability Act. Volunteers and first aiders are protected when they act in good faith to save a life or prevent harm. So why shouldn't that same principle apply to everyday Australians, vets or first responders who act to end suffering? If we can protect someone for giving first aid to a stranger or a volunteer firey who risks their life to protect a town, then we can certainly protect someone who ends an animal suffering in good faith. Leaving that out of the legislation isn't just an oversight, it's a sign of a government who's forgotten what empathy looks like. It's time to fix it, and it's time to tell the truth about what really happened in that committee.